the Philadelphia Eagles will be able to repeat as Super Bowl champions. I mean, listen, they're rolling on all fronts right now except offense, right?
The NFL offseason drama is already working overtime, like it just signed a year-round deal. First on the list, Travis Kelce is stuck between calling it quits or running it back after that brutal season-ending loss. And according to insiders, he's in no rush at all, taking his time before making any decisions that could seriously change his life.
Proud of the way we finished this, even though it ended the way it did.
Next, things took an emotional turn when Jason Kelce accidentally broke the sacred broadcasting rule by saying "we" on air because apparently retirement doesn't uninstall team loyalty. And then there's Patrick Mahomes, sidelined at home, watching it all unfold from the couch. Still made sure to cheer on Travis like a proud best friend after Kelce reached the historic 13,000-yard milestone. And finally, Taylor Swift mysteriously skipped the Vegas finale, but sources insist it wasn't relationship drama. It was all about security concerns and smart risk management. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce is officially living in his "is this my last rodeo" era, and he's definitely not in a hurry to slap a retirement sticker on his helmet. After Kansas City dropped their final game of the season to the Raiders, Kelce sounded like a mix of proud, sentimental, and "please let me catch my breath before you start drafting my farewell speech." Insiders say Travis, now 36 and still built like a human freight train, made it clear he's got an unreal amount of love for the Chiefs, the organization, and pretty much anyone who's ever handed him a playbook or yelled, "let's go," from the sideline. Even with the season ending the way it did, he was still hyping up the squad for showing up and fighting through the chaos, especially after Patrick Mahomes went down earlier this season with that brutal ACL tear and had surgery in December 2025.
Proud of the way we finished this, even though it ended the way it did. The guys still showed up, gave it their all, and that's all you can ask for. I got so much love for this team, this organization, and the people here. So I'll spend some time with them. We'll go through exit meetings tomorrow and get close to the family and figure things out.
And honestly, the fact that the Chiefs were still scrapping after losing their QB, one is the kind of thing that makes grown men get a little misty in the locker room and swear it's just sweat. Now here's where it gets spicy. Kelce admitted that after the 2025 Super Bowl loss, he instantly knew he wanted to run it back the very next season. But this time, he's parked in the "we'll see" chair. He plans to sit through the usual exit meetings, spend some quality time with family, and let the decision marinate, because apparently retirement choices aren't something you order like Uber Eats.
Honestly, I've been just focused on trying to win football games, man. I'll let that be a decision that I make with my family, friends, the Chiefs organization, when the time comes.
He even hinted it could hit him instantly or take a while, which is classic athlete code for "please stop asking me, I haven't even unlaced my cleats yet." Kelce also sounded pretty confident about his own performance, even if the team didn't exactly cook this season. He showed up prepared, ready to go, but from his perspective, the ball just didn't bounce their way in those close games. And if he does decide to come back, he knows he'll have to lock in hard on staying healthy and ready for the big moments, because the NFL does not accept vibes-only participation. After the game, he was reportedly feeling everything all at once. He acknowledged that the whole world is watching, and there's something surreal about sharing the field with younger guys getting their first real taste of primetime NFL life. Meanwhile, the retirement chatter has been loud all season, especially since Kansas City missed the playoffs for the first time since 2014. And honestly, the second the season ended, the drama didn't stay on the field. It marched straight into the broadcast booth and started throwing flags on people's feelings. Enter Jason Kelce and JJ, learning in real time that retirement doesn't actually retire your emotions. It just puts them on live television with a microphone and a producer yelling, "We're back in 10." Both of these legends are still close enough to the game that their brains haven't fully accepted the new job description. Sure, technically they're analysts now, but emotionally they're still players, just with better lighting and fewer ribs getting cracked. There's this unspoken rule in the NFL broadcasting universe, one of those invisible laws everyone somehow knows. Like don't microwave fish at work, or don't trust a man who calls himself an alpha. The rule is simple. You're not supposed to sound like you're still on the team. No we, no us. No emotional attachment spilling onto the desk like a Gatorade bath. But Jason Kelce and JJ, what both stepped right over that line like it was a training cone. Let's start with Jason, because of course it's Jason. The man spent his entire life as the living embodiment of Philly grit, and now ESPN has him on Monday Night Football pretending to be neutral, like he doesn't have an eagle tattooed directly onto his soul. Before the Eagles took on the Green Bay Packers, Jason was breaking down what fans could expect, and the second he started talking about the Eagles, his mouth sold him out. He dropped a casual "we," which is basically the broadcast version of accidentally texting your ex, "I miss you." And keep in mind, he hasn't suited up for the Eagles in nearly 2 seasons, but his heart clearly never got that memo. It's not like he did it on purpose. This is pure muscle memory. That's like telling a dad not to say "back in my day," or telling a Pakistani auntie not to ask about your marriage plans. Completely impossible. Jason is basically still emotionally in a huddle, except now his helmet is an earpiece, and his pregame ritual is sipping coffee instead of headbutting someone.
The Philadelphia Eagles will be able to repeat as Super Bowl champions. I mean, listen, they're rolling on all fronts right now except offense, right?
Then there's JJ, the absolute monster who used to terrorize quarterbacks for fun, now posted up as a CBS analyst, trying to speak in calm, measured sentences like he didn't spend a decade and a half built like a superhero action figure. During the Texans versus Jaguars game, Wood had his own little slip into the "we" zone, sounding for a second like he might suit up at halftime if Houston needed an emergency pass rusher. And apparently it hit even harder because it was CBS Sports' first broadcast from Houston. The whole vibe felt like walking back into your old high school and instantly remembering every embarrassing moment you ever had. Nostalgia is dangerous. What was describing the stadium from this brand new, very strange perspective, and you could almost hear the inner dialogue kicking in. Wait, why am I not wearing pads? Why am I not yelling? Why am I sitting down? He even caught himself talking about the Jaguars having success against us, and fans online were quick to jump in like, "Excuse me, sir, you're not on that payroll anymore." Which is funny because technically he still is, just a very different payroll now.
It's been very strange to see this stadium from this perspective, to see the Jaguars having so much success against us.
But honestly, can we really blame them? These guys have lived and breathed their teams for years. Their whole identity was wrapped up in the locker room. The grind, the pain, the heartbreak, and even the wind blowing through the stadium. Then one day you retire, and suddenly you're expected to transform into this perfectly neutral, emotionless journalistic robot. No slips, no cheers, no hints that you still care. That's a lot. Like asking someone to quit WhatsApp and start using email. Pure trauma. And speaking of cheering, press box etiquette is basically sacred law. You don't celebrate. You don't clap. No, let's go. No shoulder shimmy when your team scores. You sit there like a statue, pretending you're watching a documentary about grass. Meanwhile, Jason Kelce is built like the guy who would chest bump a stranger at Wawa just because the Eagles picked up a 3rd down conversion. Really think he's going to sit stone-faced? Not a chance. And while the broadcast booth is trying to hand out neutrality like it's mandatory, Patrick Mahomes is at home doing the exact opposite, basically screaming, "That's my guy." From the couches, Travis Kelce casually stacks another ridiculous achievement onto his Hall of Fame resume. The Chiefs are on the road in Vegas against the Raiders, and the vibes are already electric, because insiders say this might be Kelce's final NFL matchup. No pressure, right? Just potentially the last chapter of a 13-season run under those lights at Allegiant Stadium, with the internet ready to turn every blink into a retirement announcement. And of course, Travis goes and makes history anyway. He reels in a short 5-yard catch. Not flashy, not a Hollywood highlight, but that tiny snag pushes him into the exclusive 13,000 career receiving yards club for tight ends. That's not just a club, it's a secret society. You don't join it, you get summoned. Mahomes, stuck at home recovering from his ACL tear, instantly pops up online to celebrate. No essays, no poetry, just pure hype, with the online version of a proud best friend shouting from across the room, 13K, paired with a flexed arm emoji. Because when you're Patrick Mahomes, even your emojis come with confidence. And naturally, The fans go absolutely feral in replies. They're practically begging Mahomes to do something, anything, to keep Travis from retiring. Like he personally has the power to shred retirement papers and lock Kelce in Arrowhead Stadium with a plate of barbecue until he signs for another season. One fan even tried to recruit Mahomes into the "Don't Let Him Retire" movement, which is hilarious because the guy is literally on one knee and people still want him running HR for the entire franchise. What makes it even crazier is how Kelce hit that milestone in the first place. With Mahomes out, the Chiefs have been living that next man up life, except the next man kept getting hurt too. The pass came from third-string quarterback Shane Bichelle, who had to step in after Gardner Minshew also went down with a knee injury earlier this season. So yeah, Kelce hit 13,000 career receiving yards in the middle of a QB injury roulette wheel, which honestly makes it even more iconic. And while the Chiefs were battling in Vegas, Taylor Swift was reportedly nowhere near Allegiant Stadium. Before anyone starts screaming breakup into the void, sources say it was all about security, not relationship drama. Taylor skipped the season finale because traveling to away games in random cities comes with too many safety headaches, especially when you're basically the most recognizable human on Earth. She's been a regular at Arrowhead, but this season, travel has been an entirely different beast. So her absence wasn't shocking to the inner circle. That's a wrap for this video, folks. Catch you next time.